Good evening. It's wonderful to be here and very humbling to be in the company of such incredible organisations. I'm Nick Wakeling. I'm the director of the Colyton Foundation. As Eugenie said, I'm also a secondary school teacher at a school called Colyton Grammar School in East Devon. It's a state school that enables academically able young people from all backgrounds to develop their talents, sustain their ambition, and progress to some of the most competitive universities in the country. But through our work as a school, we came to realise something deeply uncomfortable. And that is that the opportunities, guidance, and confidence building that help many students thrive at Colyton are simply not reaching enough young people across the Southwest, particularly those from low-income families, and especially those growing up in rural and coastal communities. In the Southwest, poverty is often dispersed. Transport's difficult, schools can be isolated, opportunities that might be visible in a city can feel completely out of reach. And often the region's overlooked by policymakers, by change-making institutions. The needs of the region masked by images associated with open fields, sunny holidays, rolling hills, which really conceals the barriers, very real barriers faced by young people growing up in poverty within the region. Just 10% of pupils who have received free school meals go on to gain an undergraduate degree in the Southwest. That's the lowest proportion of any English region. In London, by contrast, the figure is 27%. From primary school all the way through to university, disadvantaged pupils in the Southwest fall behind their peers in London at every step. Low attainment, weaker GCSE results, half the progression to A-levels, and consequently much lower entry rates to Russell Group universities. And this isn't about ability, it's about access. Access to the right advice, access to opportunities to build academic confidence, access to teachers who can stretch and challenge them and support them, access to universities, to employers, and to the experiences that allow a young person to think, people like me can get here. And for many bright children, particularly those from the least affluent backgrounds, that narrowing of opportunity begins early. They arrive at secondary school having done very well at primary school, but over time, confidence dips, engagement falls, and expectations narrow. And by the time that university choices come to be made, too many doors have quietly closed. And that's why we founded the Colyton Foundation. Our flagship programme is called Your Future Story. Created in partnership with leading universities, it's a long-term programme for high-attaining pupils from under-resourced backgrounds, taking them from year 7 all the way to higher education. Each pupil is supported by a trained teacher champion, a trusted adult within their school who consistently mentors and advocates for them, nurtures their ambition, and helps them stay on track when challenges arise. And I'm absolutely delighted that we've got 2 of our teacher champions here with us this evening. Beyond this personalised mentoring, we bring the cohort together through university visits, employer encounters, and enrichment opportunities which overcome geographical isolation. We provide sustained support to pupils year after year as they navigate key decisions so that they stay on track. And crucially, we work closely with senior leaders in our partner schools to drive system-level change so that disadvantaged high-attaining students are better supported across entire school communities, not just within the programme. We launched with our first cohort this academic year, 130 pupils from 32 schools across Devon, Cornwall, Somerset and Dorset. All of them were high achievers in primary school. 90% of that cohort are free school meal recipients, and the remainder live in the lowest income postcode areas. All of these students are being mentored by our brilliant teacher champions. And we brought the cohort together at Spaceport Cornwall here and at Leonardo Helicopters in Yeovil. The pupils have collaborated with their peers from other schools, and they've begun to see those futures that they might not previously have imagined. Our evaluation framework, which we've designed together with impact-aired evaluation, allows us to track pupil progress, confidence, belonging, and expectations over time. And the feedback that we've already had has been very powerful from school leaders, from parents, and from our teacher champions. And crucially, from the pupils themselves. So tonight, we're asking for your support to help us launch our second cohort starting this September. A full year of support costs £740 per pupil, and with £10,000, we could fund 14 places, including all of the essential programme elements: teacher champion and senior leader training, mentoring resources, evaluation, employer and university visits, and crucially in the Southwest, support with the costs of travel. Your support this evening will mean another group of bright young people can access opportunities they might otherwise never reach. I became a teacher because great teaching opened doors for me. Your future story exists to make sure those doors are open for children growing up in poverty throughout the Southwest. No child's ambition should shrink because of where they grow up. And with your support, we can make sure that doesn't happen. Thank you very much indeed.